Hey there, welcome back again. Probably for another long video. Ain't gonna lie, at least they're not an hour long, okay? um, and I've already had like people reach out who can relate with some stuff that I have gone through, and or who just didn't know. God, I feel like such a mess today. I need to get my hair cut. It's doing all sorts of weird things. This is me. This is who I am. It's so cold in my house, and I'm just not having a good time with my hair lately. But hey, this is the real shit. This is me, real Kristy J. Anyway, I think I'm going to continue speaking, or at least finish up with a part 2 of the bullying video that I first started. And so I kind of wanted to tap into some of the bullying I endured as an adult. And it's not like it was every day, it was just a couple of incidences. And what's funny is one of them happened because of my little sister Melissa. So apparently, she thinks that I'm her bully. I didn't know that being an older sister made you a bully. I didn't know that protecting what's mine and protecting myself against people who harm me, including you and the things that you did, I didn't know that made me a bully. What I went through in school, that was bullying. I was just your older sister, so you can cut that shit out right now. A few years ago, Melissa had made a Facebook page. It was a Facebook page regarding stop bullying or something to that effect, right? And I was like, that's a great idea. Like, why not bring people together and talk about things that have gone on? And when she did that, I was like, oh my God, I can open up to her about what I went through and what I hid from her in order to not seem like the strong sister that she thought that I was. And this coffee's really making me burp today. Sorry. Because, I got told my entire life up until maybe like 18, because I left. At 18, I was out. I was like, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I got my own place with my best friend, had my own job. I had been working since like 15 and a half, and I was like, I'm 18, I'm out. But see, the thing is, I turned 18 before I graduated. So when I graduated that summer, 1998, moved out. It was great, but whatever. But either way, I got told up until then how much my little sister looked up to me and she wanted to be just like me and all this other shit. And when I was younger, I found it annoying. I really did, because my little sister was super, super fucking annoying. And I'll dive into that in a different video when I talk about my relationships with my sisters. But apparently, she wanted to be like me, this, that, and the other, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. Well, that's great. So being that she found that I was a super strong person and now she's making this anti-bullying page, I could finally open up to her and let her know what really went on, like what really happened in my life. To set things straight, I don't ever consider myself a victim. Never. I don't ever want to be looked at as a victim. I have just had experiences in my life that have allowed me to be cautious of the steps that I take in my future. Like, I know where to go and hang out and where not to, and what times and whatnot. I know I have street smarts and I have book smarts. Let's just put it that way. I had street smarts before I had the book smarts. The book smarts I acquired as an adult. I went to college twice and obtained 2 degrees, and then I'm continuing my career as far as an artist, but in a different field in the beauty industry, and becoming a microblading artist. And so I acquired 2 certifications doing that. So that's where I got my book smarts in my adult years, because now I call myself a little nerd because I'm all about that education. When I was a kid, I was like, fuck that. But it was mainly because people were bullying me, and I really hated going to school because it didn't feel like a place that I wanted to be and I felt comfortable at, and so on and so forth. So either way, she made this page on Facebook, and I requested to join it. I got denied. Like, why would you deny me? Like, if this is a public page, why did you deny me? That's when I found out that she considered me her bully. She went on the page and pretty much shamed me and called me her bully and said, I can't believe my bully wants to join this page. What a joke. And last night I'm sitting there cramming through my computer and everything, trying to find screenshots, because I took screenshots of these things just to have as some sort of evidence as to what she does do, because she claims that she never does anything. Like, she's so innocent. She doesn't do anything to anybody, but people always do things to her. And it's like, yeah, sometimes that's how it works in life, but not always. And so you're not always a victim. And so I took screenshots. And so she put up the post shaming me, couldn't believe I wanted to join the page. And so all of her friends started chiming in, like, well, who's your bully? And so she put me on blast, like, my older sister's my bully, and she did this, that, and the other. And so now all these people started to become against me and dislike me and started making really nasty comments about me. And this is all on an anti-bullying page. Pretty hypocritical, right? And so I had also been sent screenshots of things that she has posted before, during, and after that, because, see, the thing with my sister is, if she met somebody that was a close friend of mine once and they were nice to her, she would go on Facebook and friend them and start calling them her cousin, her sister, her brother, her auntie, like shit like that. It was just weird. And I even had friends hit me up and be like, yo, what's up with your sister? And I'm like, what did she do? Like, what happened? And so they would tell me, and they would send me screenshots, and they would tell me that it's kind of weird, and they'd be like, yo, look, like, your sister's really nice, and like, I'm not trying to be mean because I respect you, but this is what she's doing. Like, so then I would go to her and I'd be like, hey, like, check this out. And of course, like, this was never phone conversations, so she could never hear my voice. Like, it was always through text or through like a messenger. And so she always felt that I was attacking her or that I was yelling at her, when really it's me talking just like this and asking, like, yo, hey, what's up? Like, how come you friended this person? And like, why are you calling them, your cousin or your sister or your brother or whatever it is? Like, you don't even know them, and they just find it kind of weird. So I was just wondering, like, where this is stemming from. Like, I'm just wondering where your train of thought is, because I don't want them being rude to you, because that's still me being an older sister, protecting my little sister and not wanting them to be rude. Because trust me, some of the people that I know, they ain't afraid to tell you who you are, where to go, and how to get there. And that's my type of friend, because that's who the fuck I am. But those friends respect me. And if you're watching, you know who you are. Thank you. I love you. I may not see you like we used to, but I still got fucking love for you. Kalina, you're one of them. So either way, these friends of mine would tell me, like, look, I respect you, but your sister's doing some weird shit. Like, I'm not going to delete her because I don't want to hurt her feelings, but like, I'm just letting you know, like, this is what she's doing. So, I'd ask her and she would take offense to it. Apparently, like, I'm bullying her and I'm telling her what to do. And that was one thing that her mom would always tell me. You're always telling her what to do. You're always trying to be her boss. And it's like, well, I don't want her doing things to me that she keeps doing that you won't correct, that you obviously see bother me. So yeah, I'm going to tell her what to do when it comes to me. Leave me the fuck alone. Stop doing this shit. Stop saying this shit. Stop bugging. Just stop bugging. Like, you come off as weird to some people. And I tried to let her know in the nicest way many times possible, because I don't want to hurt her feelings. But no matter what I do, I hurt her feelings, and I'm being mean, and I'm bossing her around, and I'm all this shit. And I'll get into that in my sister versus sister fucking relationship video later. But either way, so yeah, so then I got blocked from the page, and then like she would go and make posts on her page about me because I found out that I was blocked, and I'm like, so okay, I guess I'll just text you and hit you up and be like, what's going on? Like, we're sisters. We should be able to talk about anything. Like, what the fuck? Like, I've never devalued her as my sister. Ever. Yeah, I may have sent her a text and told her, like, look, you're dead to me. And I'll get into that in a little while in the other video, because she did some fucking hurtful ass shit when I was really willing to just drop everything and pretend like nothing ever happened and just like be adults, be sisters, start from scratch, push forward, and just like have a sister-sister relationship. But that wasn't allowed on her half. So she really fucked with my mind in the beginning of this year and really hurt me. And so I held on to it for quite a few months. And then finally, I lashed out at her in a text message one day. And I told her, I was like, look, I'm done with you. You're dead to me. Like, I keep trying with you and you keep doing all this shit. Da 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 da. And like, she's a fucking narcissist. She's a pathological liar. She will never admit to any of these things, but trust me, I got the receipts. I got the receipts. Like, she don't understand. Like, I got the receipts. Like, and I got the witnesses, and I got many people that knows that she needs therapy and can attest to her actions and her mom's actions and so on and so forth. And it's like, I'm not crazy, but you're making me feel like I'm crazy sometimes because you driving me nuts. So anyway. She posted that on Facebook. I was sent a screenshot. She posted my text message that I sent her in April of 2019. She posted it in September of 2019, acting as if I just did it. And sorry, this is shaky right now. It's attached to my table. And I have a big dog. She screenshot my text message that I sent in April of 2019 of me pissed off and just writing her off. Her cropping mechanism like is shit, because you could tell that there's a text bubble above and a text bubble below that still has some things going on in it, or the date that actually it was sent, and she cut that off. So she only put up me yelling at her and being pissed off. And yeah, I was yelling because what she did was fucked up. Like, what you did, Melissa, was fucked up. I'm sitting here really tried to just ignore all the fucking shit that you did and really try to be your sister and just really try to just have a clean slate and move on as adults and show you who I am now as a person and introduce you into my new life and my family and my husband and things like that. I wanted to welcome you in, and you showed me you were just still the same asshole. Like, you're an asshole. I don't give a shit if you like it or not. Hey, quiet, nobody's there. It's my dog. Sorry, hold on. I gotta pause it. Okay, so like I was saying, you showed me who you are. You're an asshole. I'm being truthful. I tried to clean the slate. You acted as if you were all about it. I even opened the door for you. Conversation. Said, hey, you got any questions you want to ask me? Go ahead. Ask me. I'll let you know. I will give you the truth. You may not like the answer, but I'm going to give you the truth because we're trying to clear the slate. We're trying to start over and move on. So that had happened. She didn't like the answer. She up and blocked me from everything. And it wasn't like I answered her and like, I didn't answer her in a mean way whatsoever. I was just like, okay, here's the truth. Like, this is how I felt about the situation. This is how I feel now about your question. Like, this is the truth. You know, I'm not saying anything to hurt your feelings. I still love you. You're still my sister. Like, it doesn't matter how long we're going to fight, what we say to each other. I'm still your sister. I'm still going to fucking love you. And I will be here once you decide to be a better person. But the more toxic you become, the less I want to be around you. And you're super toxic to me, but you flip the script and you make it seem like I'm this asshole, and you got people threatening my life and calling me a cunt and all this fucking shit and looking for me and willing to go to jail for the first time to hurt me and this, that, and the other. Yeah, I got the screenshots of that. Trust and believe. I got that. But I would never, ever, ever, ever let anybody do that shit to you, and you know it. And everybody who knows me knows it. Anyway, yeah, so she up and blocked me from all social media outlets. She even blocked our dad's Facebook page. Like, yeah, I'm running that shit because you were blowing it up with like some dumbass shit on a daily basis, and that's not what his page was about, and that's not what it will ever be about. It's not about all the graphic pictures and shit that you make on your computer, and like, she was just doing too much. I'll talk about that later, but anyway, it was just too much. Like, anyway, she just does too much, and she gets offended when I tell her that. And it's like, I'm not telling you that to be mean. I'm telling you that because you're 4 years younger than me, which means you're in your 30s. You're in your mid 30s now. Like, you need to grow up in many ways because you are very immature in many ways. At least that's how I see it, and that's how you act towards me. So therefore, yeah, I'm going to let you know how you act towards me and that I don't like it. So the fact that you blocked me from all these she blocked me from all these social media outlets. She blocked my dad. She blasted this text message up in September of this year, just a couple months ago, as if I did it. Like, I done forgot about you in April. Like, I was done, girl. Like, you broke the last straw. Like, I hella tried with you, and you like broke a piece of my heart. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. You broke a piece of my heart. Like, I really can't trust you. Like, the list, the tally of all the shit, it's just like, I don't try to hold things against people, but when you constantly show me who you really are, I don't ever forget what's on that list of shit that you've done. Like, I can't, because you keep doing it. And I give people, the wrong people, too many chances because I have a heart, and I believe people can change because I change. I'm constantly trying to change on a daily basis for the better. Like, that's what you're supposed to do in life. You're supposed to grow and learn and get wiser and like spread that to others, you know? Like, okay, so this post was put up. She made it seem like it just happened in September. So what happened? All of her little social media following fucking chimed in. There was even a broad up on there that called me a cunt. Like, bitch, you don't even know who the fuck I am. I ain't a cunt. You don't even know who the fuck Melissa is and the shit that she did. You're lucky I didn't even post a screenshot of when I really sent that shit. You lucky I don't post all of the shit Melissa does. But see, here's the thing. I did that before, and I got blocked. My best friend Jenny did that before. Melissa talked shit to her and tried to deny everything and said she didn't know what the fuck she was talking about and blocked Jenny. Jenny been there since 13. Jenny knows hella shit because Jenny's house, her parents, and them, that was my escape. Like, my high school years, I was barely home. I was at Jenny's, or I was at school, or I was at a rave on the weekends or a party. Like, I started raving at 16. My parents had no fucking idea. My older sister took me to my first rave. Like, I told you, I had to lie to kick it. I told you in a previous video, I had to lie to kick it. And yeah, granted, a 16-year-old probably shouldn't have been at a rave. I was with my older sister, and if you knew my older sister, ain't nothing was going to happen to us. Like, trust and believe. Like, she wasn't going to let nothing happen to us. Okay. So either way, I was barely home. I was always at Jenny's. So, like, me and my little sister, we didn't really have a relationship when I was in high school because, like, I wasn't really home. So she pretty much had a room to herself. Like, I was barely there. I was, like, there to sleep, make a presence, and try to be a part of the family. But even then, when I was there to sleep, my ass was, like, coming in the wee hours of the morning or by curfew and sleeping until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I was out doing my own shit again. Like, I wasn't there. Like, so for her to say that I was her bully, like, bitch, I wasn't even there my high school years. Like, and when I was there, we included you in on shit because I was you wanted to be with the cool kids and you thought I was a cool kid and that we were doing cool shit, and I tried to include you in on shit, but your mental state was still too immature to really grasp what we were doing, and you still would get weird about shit and try to tell on us. So like, you couldn't really be with us, you know? So either way, these people get up on here, they call me a cunt. There was one boy up on there, and I'm calling you a boy because you're acting like a boy and you don't even know who the fuck I am. And y'all younger than me anyway, you fucking children. Sorry. I'm sorry, but y'all already disrespected me. You're lucky I'm not even saying worse than that. Like, trust me, I'm keeping it really cool right now. But one boy up on there was like, boy, I really wish I could see her and cuss her out. Really? I wish you would, because trust and believe, I'd probably punch you in your throat, and my husband would probably knock you the fuck out, because you ain't going to come and cuss me out for shit you don't really know goddamn nothing about, boy. You don't know me. You don't know really anything about the topic except for the story that Melissa tells y'all, so she can get a following, so she can feel like she's the popular one finally, and she's got all these friends and she's a victim. Like, you don't understand how much of a narcissist she really is. And I'm exposing that shit because I'm tired of it. Like, my name has been slandered and defamated, if that's the correct word. What's the short word of defamation? I'm going to say defamated. I don't know, but my character has been severely thrown in the gutter by her on social media for the past 8 years. Ever since my dad died, she has been slamming me. And even before then, like, I can't even lie, even before then, she has been slamming me on social media to get all these people against me. And in reading the comments, I guess she's been slamming me since high school, because there's apparently a girl out there who lives in some other state by the name of Tanya, who said, oh, she's been doing this to you since high school. I wasn't around when Melissa was in high school. Melissa started high school when I moved out at 18. I wasn't around. So get your fucking facts straight, bitch. Because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Except based off of the stories Melissa tells you. So, fuck you, bitch. So there's that. So this girl goes, Melissa, putting up her anti-bullying page, blocking me. She's all against bullying, but not realizing she's bullying me. Now, it don't really have much effect on me what she's doing. The only effect is I am angry that people believe her. That's it. Because it's not true. And if there is any tiny bit of truth in there, then it's been severely exaggerated. And I got the receipts. You want to know? I'll let you know. I got witnesses. I'll fucking name drop if I got to. I got screenshots. I got dates. Everything. Don't fucking call me a cunt ever if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Don't sit here and threaten my life and say you're going to beat me up and you're willing to go to jail for the first time in order to show me what's up and not to ever mess with Melissa again. First of all, don't ever fuck with me, okay? Because you don't know who I am. That's not a threat. And I've said that before, and Melissa's taken it as a threat. No, that's not a threat. I've had to defend myself since I was a child. So it's just a automatic mechanism built within me to defend myself, whether it's verbally or whether it's physically. And trust me, if you touch me, I'm gonna fuck you up, because our dad taught us how to wrestle, and me and Melissa used to wrestle all the time. I've gotten into many fights as a child. I've gotten into many fights as an adult. I have also trained how to fight. And so let's go. Let's do this. Like, you want to physically harm me? I'm going to fight you until somebody's pulling me off you, because that's usually what's happened. And I'm going to fuck you up. Because you've already threatened my life. So now it's just self-defense. And I kind of want to fuck you up because you deserve it for running your fucking mouth. And I don't give a shit if anybody gets mad at this or not. I finally get to say something to y'all if you ever see this. Because y'all are bitches and you block people and you believe a bitch who has been telling you stories for fucking years. I'm HBIC. I'm the fucking bitch here, okay? I'm the bitch because I'm the one who's always been the bitch to fight for her friends, fight for her sister, fight for the fucking truth, and to reveal the fucking truth, okay? That's who the fuck I am. So, y'all in your little anti-bullying and you sitting here being fucking hypocrites bullying me? Bitch, what's up? What about the one broad that said that she was willing to come and find me, and then we found out that she worked at Jack in a Box over on Hesperian and Hayward? Yeah, bitch shut her mouth real quick. Like, I know people. Melissa, don't forget, you added my friends. You added my friends that you don't really know, that I know, that you really shouldn't fuck with. They send me screenshots. They let me know what's going on. It's not to cause drama. It's to let me know that you're bumping your gums, you're slandering my fucking name, and you're threatening my fucking life, and you got strangers trying to look for me. It don't make me scared. It makes me want to come look for you first. But I'm not that type of person. I ain't trying to go to jail over no stupid ass bitch. Y'all are hella stupid, okay? Y'all are stupid. You threaten people you don't even know. You side with one side because you think this person is so nice and so sweet and so this and so that. And you're all hypocrites. I'm going to let you know that right now. So that is the some of the bullying I dealt with in my adult years and didn't think I ever would have to. But apparently people don't know how to grow the fuck up. And then they try to sit here and say, well, some people never grow up. And it's like, look at yourselves. Do y'all know me? What do you really know about me? Besides what Melissa tells you, what do you know about me? Hit me with some facts that you really know about me. Because I don't know any of y'all. We ain't never met. We ain't never spoke. And we probably never will. And if we do, trust me, I'm probably going to be nice because I'm a cordial person. But I've already killed you multiple times in my head because you're a disrespectful person. And I grew up in a time where you got beat up from running your fucking mouth. And a lot of you probably didn't. Because a lot of you were given fucking trophies for doing shit that you didn't fucking deserve a trophy for. So, and which means you probably never got your ass whooped, and you need your ass whooped because you don't know when to stop bumping your gums about people you don't know. Okay? I'm going to let you know right now. I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. Because you don't fucking know me. So, you can quit with your threats. You can quit with your slander. You can quit with the defamation. All these things hold up in court. And I have the receipts. So if you don't want to be slapped with any fucking lawsuits, not saying that I'll do it, but I can. Because I know the fucking law because I'm fucking smart, you dumb asses. Don't fuck with me. I got people that I know all over the place. People that have jobs that can ruin your life. Don't fuck with me. Okay? I can easily find out where you are too. I can easily bump my gums about y'all and say all this falsified fucking shit and threaten your life and all this shit, but I don't. And a lot of y'all got kids. So maybe you just need to focus on your family and shut the fuck up about people you don't know. And Melissa, you're a bully and a hypocrite and an asshole and a narcissist and a pathological liar. And you need to seek help. You need to seek a therapist. You really do. You and your mom both. I've had multiple people tell me that. And even recently, I've had somebody told me that. Yesterday, I've had two people tell me that. Y'all fucking need therapy. You really do. Because you're sitting here picking on me, and I tried to forget about y'all in April. I really did. And I had to make a goddamn Facebook business page. And I'm getting sent your goddamn fucking a screenshot of your goddamn post, trying to make it look like trying to make it look like somebody was messing with you in September when ain't nobody was doing a goddamn thing to you. You was just trying to seek attention because you were fucking bored. Bitch, get a fucking life. You are a fucking bully. And fuck you. Anybody watching this, I apologize if you don't like my anger, but I've toned it down 95%. I'm telling you, I toned it down so hard for this. But trust and believe, this has been going on for 8+ years, far too long. And I've kept my mouth shut for far too long. And now I'm just confronting everybody, and here it is. And if you don't like it, maybe you need to fix yourself. All I know is I'm due some apologies because y'all don't know who the fuck I am. And you out here just... So, I'm out. Thank you to those who subscribe. Thank you to those who survived through an entire, well, this is a 30-minute video. Some of them are a little bit shorter. Thank you for even watching, listening. If you can relate, drop a comment down below. If you got anything nasty to say, save it for your mama, because I ain't got time for it. Peace.